What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring Raging Bolt. So if you guys caught the video yesterday with the Tailwind Suicune, you're going to recognize this team because this is the one that we ended up getting from our buddy C-Pickle. But I know some people were commenting about Raging Bolt, so I thought it'd be fun to actually highlight that one as well. So Raging Bolt is the past Paradox form of Raikou, and actually gets some really good moves. It is an electric and dragon type, which is really nice. The Terra type on this one is grass. That way you can kind of save yourself from the ground moves. Now it does have the Assault Vest, which does make it a little more bulky in its special defense, but that also means that we need to have 4 moves on it. And the 4 moves on this one are Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and of course the new exclusive move to Raging Bolt, which is Thunderclap. So Thunderclap acts in the same way that something like Sucker Punch does, where it's a +1 priority. However, it does fail if the Pokemon that you're aiming into isn't readying up a move. So if it's using a status move, if it's swapping out, or something like that, it's not going to end up hitting. However, that is extremely nice because, again, it's a great priority move. And the other good thing about it, too, is as opposed to Sucker Punch, we know that dark moves are strong against Psychic types and Ghost types. However, some of the Psychic types that are out there that are extremely popular, aka Indeedee, do set the Psychic terrain, which means that any priority move that would go on either side would end up failing because the Psychic terrain ends up kind of stopping that. However, that doesn't affect the Flying type Pokemon. So if the Pokemon is not grounded, you can still hit it with a priority move even on Psychic terrain. So with the Dark types, you can still hit the Flying types with that, but it's a neutral move. Whereas with something like this with Raging Bolt, Thunderclap is an electric move. And of course, Flying types are weak to the electric type moves. So you have a priority move that's going to be extremely strong into Pokemon that can still get hit on the Psychic terrain. Now, if you are facing a Pokemon that has like Armor Tail, Queenly Majesty, or something like that, yeah, you're not going to be able to use that. But again, if you are on the Psychic terrain, I think that's one big benefit to having something like Thunderclap on Raging Bolt. Other than that, though, this thing is a really strong special attacker, so all these moves are going to hit pretty hard. And again, with the Assault Vest, it's going to be even more bulky in its special defense. So I'm really excited to use this thing again, so we'll get into the battles. But before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just tapping chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. All right, now, unfortunately, I see a lot of Pokemon that end up resisting the electric moves. However, I do see a couple mons that would actually take a lot of damage from a Dragon Pulse. So here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to start off with our Tailwind, as well as I think we're going to bring Incineroar as well, just so we can have some Intimidate right off the bat, as well as Fake Out Pressure as well. In the back, we're going to end up bringing... Yeah, we're going to end up bringing them, of course, Raging Bolt, as well as... Man, that's so tough. I think we're going to bring Flutter Mane. I think we will. Yeah, and we'll find a way to knock this team out. The Entei thing, I forget exactly what that thing is called, but yeah, I think we can find a way to take that thing out even without the water. And even so, I think that's just a neutral move anyways, because I think it's Dragon type. Awesome. It's going to be a little rough, but we're going to be okay. Let's get a Tailwind here. And let's fake out Whimsicott. It's possible that they are Covert Cloak, but at least we have some pressure here. They could go their Protect move, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah. Sweet. We'll get our Tailwind up. Now, are they? No? Okay, sweet. They might be either Sash or Mental Herb then. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to go for a Scald over there. And I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz over into Whimsicott. We'll be able to take them out, so they're not going to be able to do anything else. And they could go for an Encore here, which is always possible. But I have faith that they're going to try to set a Tailwind themselves. Ooh, they also could Encore Fake Out as well. And maybe that's something that they're considering. Hold. Okay, into... Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. But that's alright. The fact that we have Flutter Mane in the back is going to be extremely nice against them. Can't do that to a Dark-type Pokemon. Let's go. Forgot about that for a second. Now, we have a chance to burn, but we don't. Perfect. Yeah, sorry, when I was thinking that, I'm just so used to using Fake Out with, like Iron Hands and Rillaboom and stuff like that I'm like, oh, that could get Encored, because that's happened to us before as well. But, thankfully, you can't do that with a Prankster Mon. Let's go. I'm glad they did that, not the Tailwind. And now, thankfully for us, they don't have a Tailwind. So let's go. Who are they bringing out next? I think we're going to end up going for a parting shot. Okay, well, maybe not. I'm going to Scald over there just to continue to try to get the burn. Does that sound ridiculous? You betcha, but do I care? Absolutely not. Give me the burn, please. Thank you. Worth it. Now, can we knock out Flutter Mane? No, because they're faster. Yeah, they're still faster. Okay, that's a problem. But, no. The bulk of Incin, no. That's alright. We knock ourselves out. That's alright, because you know what's going to be really good into that. A little bit of Thunderclap, baby. Gotta love those priority moves. And now, since they are down to Sash, we're not going to really have to worry about, you know, them being a bulky special defender. And again, them being burnt is going to make a big difference as well. So let's bring in our Raging Bolt here. Now, the other thing we could do is also go for a Dragon Pulse over into Gouging Fire. And again, we probably do have the speed. Because let me look quickly. Okay, possibly not. So never mind. So here's what we're going to do. Now, we know that they outspeed... Hold on, one sec. So yeah, no, we'll outspeed. Because I don't think they were booster... Yeah, no, because they were Sash. Okay, so let's do that. Let's Scald over there because we know we're going to... We know we're going to outspeed. And honestly, let's go for the Dragon Pulse over there. The fastest ones. And I'm thinking we're going to be able to outspeed as well. Let's go. Does it do enough? Dude, the thing is so strong. Let's go. Alright. And now, who's their last Mon going to be? And the good thing is we can actually start this off with the Thunderclap as well. Dude, and Suicune is just way too bulky. Unless this is a Grass Mon, we're going to be good to go. Alright, well, my bad. Well, it looks like we're not going to be going for the Thunderclap yet. But it... Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go for a Scald. I'm actually going to Terrastallize into Grass because if they have, like, high horsepower or something, that could be a little bit of a problem. So we'll do that. Plus, we'll get to see the Grass Crown over on Raging Bolt. And let's go for the Dragon Pulse. And let's see if we can at least get it down to a manageable amount now. Questions, do they even bother for the Fake Out? Nope. It's fine, we knew they were going to have the bulk to do it. Do we get a burn? Let's go. Let's go, we're getting lucky with those. Suicune, let's do it. Good damage right there, too. Now, I am just curious. This is going to be for science. And because I just want to use the move, we're going to go for a Helping Hand Thunderclap here. It's not going to do much because it is resisted, but I just want to see the animation again. Wow, they really outspeed? What? Oh, we lost our Tailwind, didn't we? Yeah, we lost our Tailwind. Well, that's dumb on me. That's okay, though. Regardless, they're still burnt, so it's not like this is really a big deal. It's just unfortunate. That's all. See if we can get a Tailwind. Go for the Dragon Pulse. Oh, they didn't even go for the Grassy Glide on this one. Nice, good damage. Going for the U-turn, fair enough. Alright, well now we can go for the Thunderclap. I think the Thunderclap will be able to finish it off right here. Yeah, now that we have the speed, we know we're going to be faster than the Grassy Glide. They do have the same priority level, so we're going to be good. And we may need the Helping Hand to finish it off, but let's go. That's okay, though. We knew we were in control of that one there at the end, so not a big deal on that, but we'll definitely get a Thunderclap in the next battle, I promise. Good game. Alright, well, looks like one we're going to have to put up our Tailwind, so we're definitely going to bring Suicune to start. And for the most part, I don't think that Incineroar is a bad bring here. We're going to be able to get a Fake Out Pressure, of course, as well as Intimidate and a potential Fire move if they end up bringing out Rillaboom or String Cheese Man. So let's do that. We'll bring Raging Bolt in the back. And then, in addition to that... In addition to that... let's bring Urshifu. Why not? Why not? That's always fun. Urshifu and Incineroar. Get prepared to see a good amount of both of them. Hopefully not, but you never know. Yeah, it's tough with that Incineroar and Rillaboom combo. It's tough because you have double Fake Out, you have priority with one of them. It's just a lot of tough stuff, you know, but we'll figure it out. Ooh, okay. Alright, so we're getting our Tailwind here. Lower their attack. We're going to have to Fake Out Iron Boulder. I'm going to have to actually see what type they are, to be honest. Oh, Speed! Okay, cool. Well, let's see. Rock Psychic, cool. That's going to be rough for the Fire, but let's go with Tailwind. Let's Fake Out over into Boulder. Let's see what they do. Do they protect? Do they swap out? If they do swap out, they do lose. Please don't be a Ghost type. I was going to say, if they swap out, they lose their Proto Boost. Please don't be a Ghost type. Okay, thank you. That could have been bad. However, the good thing here is... I don't know, we're going to Fake them out. Good, they'll get Tailwind, I know. So are we, though. That's a positive. Nice. And Tailwind. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go for a Scald over into Boulder, and let's... shouldn't be that afraid, though. It is a fighting move, though. It's one thing we're going to have to worry about. Yeah, because we inadvertently sped them up. But yeah, because we ended up giving them... I'm assuming that their booster was originally supposed to be attack, but because we gave them the Intimidate before their booster activated, then... Okay, we're going to be fine. But because of that... Oh, yikes, that's actually a good amount, though. Sorry, we resist that. So because of that, their speed ended up going down. Or their attack went down, which made their speed higher than their attack, which made their booster go off for their speed instead. Oh, we didn't get a... Oh, well. That's fine. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the Scald over there once more, and I'm going to try for the Thunderclap up into Torn. Let's see if they're going to move here again, or if they're going to swap out. They're going to do some kind of, I don't know, taunt or something. But either way, we're going to be able to hopefully knock them out if they go for a Bleak Wind Storm. Well, that ain't the case now, is it? That's going to be alright, though. Yeah, into Rilla. That's extremely fair. Here's what we're going to be able to do, though. It's understandable. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I know, we miss on both. So that is kind of a waste of a turn, unfortunately. However... Yeah, we heal up. We know we're going to be able to take a Grassy Glide. Now, as it pertains to a Wood Hammer, that's probably a different story. But, you're right there. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to Scald. And we're going to, yeah, I'm going to just Thunderbolt over there. Why not? Yeah, we survived that handily. We're going to be able to... Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. We're going to be able to KO over there before they're able to get another turn off. And we can say goodbye to them. Hopefully. Hold on now. Oh, we get the burn too. That's nice. That kind of negates the Sword Dance. Oh, it didn't even matter. So let's go. Goodbye, Boulder. The way its head spins as it gets knocked out is just so creepy to me. I'm sorry. That's so weird. Alright, that's fine though. That's fine. So yeah, we're going to be able to take a little bit of healing right here. That's really nice. Over so are they. Our Tailwind's gone, so is theirs though. And now we get to see... Incineroar! Let's go! Love to see that. Alright, yeah. That doesn't matter, we're not a physical attacker. It's just good that we can't get faked out. Don't want to do that. Let's protect so we can get a little more healing. Yeah, we don't have any boosts or anything. Except for a -1 attack, which again, doesn't hurt us at all or anything like that. So let's do that. Let's bring in Incineroar. That'll be nice. We'll get the Intimidate on the both of them. And we're also going to have Fake Out Pressure on the next one. Yeah, so we can end up faking out Rillaboom on the next one and going with a Scald over into Incineroar. Here comes a Grassy Glide. And a Fake Out into Incin. Yep, there's one. There's two. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that was obviously going to happen. You know, they definitely want to get the Fake Out in there, and they really wanted to take out Suicune before I was able to do anything else. With another Scald over there. And they've already Terastallized, so we're going to be good. So let's do that, and let's Fake Out Rilla. Nice. Perfect. And even better. Can't burn, obviously, because of fire type. Ooh, that's not ideal. Goodbye, lefties. Alright, now realistically, I should just, I should protect over here. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's do that, and let's Flare Blitz over there. Smart call. Smart call. Well, we'll take out Tornadus. That'll be nice. Maybe they're gonna knock off Incineroar? Maybe? Good damage into Torn. Sorry, I forgot that they were at full health, so my bad. Nice. We're probably going to lose Tailwind on this one. I think. Oh, we already lost it. I am so sorry. So there we go. Let's set up Tailwind once more. And I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz over there. They may go for a Parting Shot again, so I could have Flare Blitzed Incineroar spot, which actually probably would have been smart. But that's okay, though. We're going to be alright. Yeah. So the right call would have been to Flare Blitz over a new Incineroar spot. That's okay, though. We're still going to take out Tornadus. Yeah, they're going to have double Fake Out pressure on the next turn, but yeah, we're going to have Protect. And then we're just going to deal with a with the Fake Out on Incineroar. By Torn. And then thankfully we're going to have the priority with the Yeah, we're going to be able to have priority with the Thunderclap at some point too. There we go. Alright. So let's go Protect. And let's try to go Parting Shot Gorilla. Uh-oh. Yeah, not enough though. Alright, so no Fake Out, so I'll take that all day. There we go. Bring him back, and let's actually... Honestly, Urshifu wouldn't be a bad choice at all, but it's a Raging Bolt video, damn it. We're going to bring out Raging Bolt. Besides, it does resist fire, grass, all that kind of stuff. But not dark. That's alright, that's not going to matter anymore. What's your Terra? Your Terra Water. That makes sense. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Terra Grass. We're gonna go Scald over there, and we're also gonna go for a Dragon Pulse over there too. Gonna help us survive because they're not gonna go for a Flare Blitz into Suicune, you know. And besides, that knockoff is going to do considerably less damage now that we don't have an item anymore. Damage. Nice. Dragon Pulse. Good damage into Incin too. That's fine. That's not a big deal, honestly. Alright, this is going to be the time where we go for the Thunderclap. Let's go for the Scald over there. Get Tailwind for one, so did they. Actually, I wonder who would be faster. It's going to be smarter to go for the Dragon Pulse into Rilla, but I really want to use Thunderclap, damn it. You know what we're going to do? Let's go for a Volt Switch. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch into Incineroar. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because they knew the only way for them to actually take out Suicune there was to go for a Flare Blitz, and that would have knocked out Incineroar. So, either way, they were going to get taken out by the Scald and all that, so I understand that. And then they probably didn't have a way to take out Suicune with Rillaboom. So, kind of walled them there at the end, especially with the Grass Terra, and there we go. Came out with the win. Good game. Alright, well, unfortunately, it looks like we're facing a Dusclops here. And those always worry me a bit. I hate Pain Split. So let's go with Suicune and let's go with Flutter Mane. I think we're just going to try to go with a Helping Hand Shadow Ball if they start them. And then in the back, let's bring Raging Bolt. And realistically, let's bring Incineroar too. Why not? We'll have some good Intimidate, and we'll also have Fake Out Pressure. We have Flare Blitz, Parting Shots. If I'm not mistaken, I think this one has Taunt too. So that'll be really good into Dusclops if for some reason it ends up surviving on the Shadow Ball. So let's see what we can do here. Let's have some fun. Who are they going to start? Ah, Dusclops and the bear. Okay, dope. I doubt that they're going to start with a Protect, but still a little afraid of the bear, if I'm being completely honest with you, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go for the Helping Hand, and let's just go for the Shadow Ball over into Dusclops. Now, question is, do they start with the Terra, or do they just kind of leave it be? We'll see in just one moment. Alright, no Terra. So let's see what happens here. Can we pick up the KO? Is it a roll? Let's go. More than enough, baby. Let's go. Alright, so we take out Trick Room, which is really nice. Hyper Voice, it's not bad though, honestly, realistically. Granted, that +1 ain't gonna help us at all. We're gonna be okay though. My guess is next maybe Rilla. Because that would be rough, because they could actually threaten both Mons. Yeah, there he is. There he is. There's our big guy. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go for a Scald down there. I'm gonna just straight up swap into Incineroar. We're gonna be able to have some more Fake Out Pressure, and yeah, I think we'll be good to go too. We also lower the attack of a Rillaboom, which is gonna be nice. We actually probably could have done that and went with the with like a Dazzling Gleam or something. Here comes that normal Terra, I would imagine. Fair enough. Yeah. Gonna be another Hyper Voice, and that's gonna be a little upsetting. Alright, that Grassy Glide doesn't do much. Can we get a burn for residual? You betcha, let's go! That's what we love to see. Comes that Hyper Voice, which is just a little bit stronger now. Oof. Yeah, Incineroar takes a lot of damage on that one, unfortunately. Alright, I wonder if we can get them to Protect on this one. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. Seems dumb, I'm sure, but we're going to go for the Helping Hand, and we're going to go for the Flare Blitz and try to take out Rilla. I think we can do that. And we really need to get rid of them because the Grassy Glide is really what's threatening Flutter Mane. That's going to be unfortunate, though. Who's this going to be? Who are we getting this move into? That's unfortunate. And they didn't Protect. And they didn't Protect. Damn. Wow, and they outspeed. That is the fastest Blood Moon or Saluna I've seen in a long time. Especially for one that would be in Trick Room? But that's okay. Here's what we got now. We got you. We got you. Feel good about that. Yeah, we're gonna be good. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... No, because they're probably gonna just keep... Well... No, that'll be fine. We're gonna terrestrialize into grass. We'll go for the Dragon Pulse. Over there. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm going to trust it. No. Yeah, Matera Grass. We're going to Dragon Pulse over there. No. We're going to Terrestrialize. We're going to Dragon Pulse over there. And we're going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. This way we can guarantee the KO over there. It's the main thing. And besides, Terrestrializing the grass here will allow us to resist pretty much every move that Rillo could throw at us. Not enough, though. Okay, but we're going to pick up the KO right here. Dragon Pulse. Let's go. And that Thunderclap being used against us. That's not great. Alrighty then. Yeah, they have double priority here, unfortunately. We're gonna have to go for a Protect. Don't fake out. Yeah. Smart move. Because they could just go Thunderclap, and that would be enough to, you know. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to go for a double, I think. Alright, let's do that. Let's see if we can KO. Let's try to go for one more. Can we get the double? 1 in 3 chance. It's not unrealistic. Well, nope. No Christmas Miracle on that one. And they were going to go Grassy Glide anyways. Yeah. We would have needed the Protect regardless, so... It's okay. Who outspeeds? Us first. And enough to KO. Let's go. Love seeing that. So now we have our Grass Terror Raging Bolt against good old Rillaboom right here. And the grass is gone. So they no longer have a priority move over us. So we're going to go Dragon Pulse for a little while here. And let's see if we can... Oh, okay. Wow, okay. That's unfortunate. That's alright. At least they take recoil on every single one of those. Yeah, and if we get it down far enough... You know what? I said I wanted to use Thunderclap. I wonder if we could just finish off this game with double Thunderclap. Let's see how much this does. Yeah, we're going to be able to finish it off with double Thunderclap. Nice. Yeah, and especially with the recoil as well. GG's, my friend. There we go. And thankfully, that Thunderclap, having that as a priority move after they lose theirs, is extremely huge. Regardless, they probably still would have went with Woodhammer, only because it was going to be much stronger. But still, again, having Thunderclap once that terrain left was really beneficial there in the end. We probably could have finished it up with one Dragon Pulse, but even so, I wanted to use Thunderclap. Good game. So I think we can all see how beneficial it is to have something like Thunderclap on something like Raging Bolt. And it's got a really good special attack, so that Thunderclap is going to hit for some pretty good damage. And besides, you have something that's essentially a Sucker Punch, but a little bit better because it's an electric move. Might not be great, obviously. You're really not going to be able to use that into a ground-type Pokemon. But still, a lot of other ones, it's going to be really great. And the other good thing, too, that I mentioned in the intro is the fact that with Psychic Terrain down, obviously you can't really go with priority moves into Pokemon that are grounded. However, since Flying types can still be hit while on the Psychic terrain with priority moves, having Thunderclap is going to be even better because that's going to be super effective against them. So really realistically, you're going to get a big super effective move over into the flying types, even if they don't think they could be hit because of the Psychic terrain. So again, that's extremely beneficial, again, especially against the flying types if the Psychic terrain's down. But even if there isn't Psychic terrain, even if it's not a flying type, Thunderclap is still a really great move to use into a lot of Pokemon. And then having Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Dragon Pulse out there to kind of round it out, I think is really nice as well. So again, Raging Bolt, I think is going to be a really great Pokemon going into Regulation F, and hopefully we just proved that right here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.